Hi dolls, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is still doing well in quarantine. I am finishing up week number 7 of my shelter-in-place lifestyle. And one way that I have been able to maintain a sense of routine and normalcy is just keep doing what I've always done, which is do makeup, share content, try to connect with my followers. So I hope you guys will enjoy this look. I'm really excited to share my favorite like go-to palette at the moment. And even though we're stuck at home, I still like to be my face. It just makes me feel good. It makes me feel normal. It's part of my daily routine, so why not? And you know, if you're feeling down, sometimes putting on a little bit of makeup can help you feel much better. So I'm going to be doing a look today with the new Rust palette from Melt. The packaging is dope. This was originally a stack. You can see how gorgeous it looks. It's all these like grungy, smoky colors, but it's still a warm palette, and you can do neutral looks, you can do grungy looks with it. I'm going to do a smoky, really grungy halo eye inspired by a tutorial from one of the creators of Melt, which her name is Laura Ariano, and she's amazing. I love her style. So we're going to be doing that look today. Their website, Melt Cosmetics, is back up, and they're having a Mother's Day sale. Like, their sale is extended to Mother's Day, so you can still get some of the pre-corona prices that they had before for their sale, before everything got shut down. I got this on Sephora.com, but it might be on Melt.com. I don't know. You should check it out. And also they have the 420 collection, so I'll be reviewing that in the near future as well. So let's get started with the tutorial. Now, for the sake of time, I always do my face first. If you guys want a foundation tutorial, a complexion 101, let me know. I love doing complexion. Right now, on my cheeks is the Nude Sticks Nudies Matte Cream Blush, which this I got in the Sephora sale. So one end is a little brush and one end is the product. This is in Sunset Strip. It's just a really warm coral. I love it. It has so much pigment in it. It lasts, I would say it lasts about 9 hours after I set my face. If you put a setting spray, of course, it will last longer. And I love the way it goes on. My skin is normal to dry. And it works really great for me. So I think if you're looking for a cream blush that's easy to apply, lasts, and is good for normal to dry skin, definitely check this out. My highlight, Peep This Glow, is Chocolate Geode from Becca. I feel like people forget about Chocolate Geode. If you have a medium dark, deep dark complexion, this is so pretty. I love it. I also like to use it on my eyes as well as like a inner corner highlight or brow bone highlight. I'm wearing the Smashbox CC Cream in Deep. Very quick complexion, and then my Huda Beauty baking powder and cinnamon just to set the whole thing. Pretty quick complexion because I just wanted something fresh and really springy to kind of juxtapose the grungy smoky eyes. Okay, plus with my new hair color, this really is one of my favorite looks. Now before we do anything, a quick tip is, before you start your makeup, put your glue on your lashes. So by the time you're done with your eyes, your lash glue will be tacky enough that you can just pop them on and you're ready to go. So this is something that I always do right after complexion. I put the glue on my lashes, and then I prop them up in this little thing from Lily Lashes, this little lash stand, while they dry. This thing was $5 and it literally changed my life. I love it. It's just a little lash stand while the glue dries. Love it. Now, alrighty, we have our beautiful palette. It's so beautiful. See that? Now the Rust palette wasn't always a palette. It was originally one of the Melt stacks. Now I never had the Rust stack because every single time I went online to buy it, it was sold out. So I never got that palette. I have the Baby Girl stack, and I also had the She's in Party stack, which unfortunately fell off my vanity. But the rust stacked is now this. So since I never had the original stack, I can't compare it to the palette, but I love Melt Shadows. I have quite a few of their palettes and their gel liner. So when I got this, I knew it was going to be a bop. I knew it was going to be great. So we're going to start with this nice neutral pinky color. This is Antique. And if you are working with a highly pigmented matte shadow, tap your brush off with the handle. Do not tap here where the ferrule is, you'll damage your brush. So just tap off with your handle very, very lightly. So we're gonna take that, and I'm just gonna put this literally like, start warming up my crease. Start warming up my crease. And try to keep your eyes relaxed. Sometimes when we're doing eye makeup or like this, just try to keep your eyes relaxed, so you can see where your color will naturally fall. Because I have a lot of lid space, I actually like to take these base colors all the way up to my brow bone as well. So we're gonna do that on both sides. I'm using a fluffy Sephora crease brush. This is number 19. Sephora updated and relaunched their brushes now. So I don't know if the numbers are the same, but you can use whatever fluffy crease brush you have at home. You can use Morphe, you can use Real Techniques, whatever works. Okay, so that is Antique. I love this shade. Love this shade. I'm also gonna put it on the bottom as well, because this pinky color actually gives a nice brightening effect. And since I have these dark circles, even with concealer, I'm wearing concealer, but I want as much brightening as possible, especially with this type of look. Then I'm going to take the color Rubbish, this warm earthy color, and I'm just going to put that in the crease and continue warming up my eye. And I find that when you're doing any type of smoky look, take your time really building up your transition shades. It really gives depth and dimension to the eye. Because when you're doing like smoky, grungy looks, it's all about the contrast of going from dark to light. Also, this is, since we're in quarantine, if you have time, because not everybody has time in quarantine. Being in quarantine doesn't mean you have time, it just means you're home. If you're like me, you work from home during the day. A lot of people are working from home and they're homeschooling their kids. But if you have some time for yourself and you just want to relax, this is a great time to try new makeup looks and try out some new products. There's a couple launches happening. They're really exciting. There was this palette, and then Melts came out with a 420 collection. There's still some really cute launches coming out, so this is a great time. Oh, I've never tried this. Treat yourself and try something new. So now we have Rubbish. So now I'm going to take another brush. I'm going to take my Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush. This one is JAH 33. I'm trying to get better at telling you guys the brushes that I'm using, because that's like the only thing I don't do. Is I'm going to take the color Rust. So I'm going to jump 2 colors ahead. We're still in the mattes. Still matte time. And I'm going to start creating the halo part. So to do the halo part, I'm going to take Rust and I'm going to start putting a little bit in the inner corner and then a little bit in the outer corner. And you can kind of see that little negative space in the middle is where we're going to pop a lighter color. You can pop glitter in there, but we're going to pop one of the lighter colors in the middle. And really take your time here, because we want to make a nice little shape. And it doesn't have, take your time, but even if it's not perfect, don't worry, because we're going to go in and blend out the edges. So just work on maintaining the V shape. So we're gonna do like this. I'm a right-handed artist, so I'm trying to make sure you guys can always see where I'm working. Yes, love it. Then I'm also going to take rust onto the bottom as well. I'm going to start to really get that grungy look down. I like to go low. I live for the drama. I love it. Okay. So now we're going to pause. We're going to take a black liner. You can use whatever black eyeliner you have, whatever pencil. One of my faves is the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal in Bedroom Black. And then if you need a dupe from the drugstore, the Maybelline Tattoo Studio in black is also a good quick one, because obviously we can't all be, you know, shopping all the time during a pandemic. So I'm putting right there on the bottom, just on the waterline, but I'm also going to take the pencil and just start to kind of add a little bit just under the lashes. There we go. You can also even do this right after you do your base color. You could do either one. And I'm just happen to be doing it after I outline my halo. So now we're going to take a little bit more of the rust. And this will kind of also set the pencil and give it a little bit of a smudgy, smoky look. So we're starting to get more smudgy. I'm going to take a third brush, but a slightly smaller brush. My little pencil brush from Jaclyn Hill. This is JH40. We're going to take Rot Squared. This is supposed to be the color that was in the stack, but the 2.0 version. So that's why it's called Rot Squared. And I'm just going to start to deepen up my halo a little bit. There is some kickback in the pan, which I personally don't care about. I actually like a little kickback because that means that the shadows have a lot of pigment, but at the same time they don't have fallout. So like, I just love this formula. So right now we are deepening up our crease, our halo, not the crease. We're just deepening up the halo. And then we're gonna go back in one more time, and we're gonna take Rot Squared right on the bottom on top of the rust. Love it. Oh, this is when you really see the look start to come together and you start looking like a total rock star. This is my rock star. I call this rock star grungy glam. When I do this look, I feel like a rock star, especially with my red hair. Alrighty, so now we are going to take a flat shadow brush. I'm going to take this really pretty yellow color. It's called Erode, and we're going to pop that into the negative space on our lid. This is a flat shadow brush, also from Jaclyn Hill and Morphe, JH41. And I'm literally just going to press this matte color into that space we created. It's very easy, just press. And you can really build up the color too. There we go. Now take a clean fluffy brush, any fluffy brush, and then we're going to take a little bit of rust and we're going to start to just blend out the edges. Blend out the edges so our halo can look a little bit more seamless. And I actually like to tilt my head back a little bit so I can really see a little bit better, and it gives a more natural effect as well. And I'm using very, very light pressure quick motions, light pressure. That's really the key for this last stage of blending. Awesome. I'm just gonna blow this out a little bit because, you know, I live for the drama. I'm gonna blow this out a little bit more on the bottom. Okay. Now I'm gonna take my Tarte clay paint liner. I actually got this in the Sephora sale. I've always loved Tarte's liners, but I've never used this one. It comes with this cute little angled liner brush, and you squeeze it out, and it's this really creamy liquid. Oh my goodness. This lasts all day. It's super black. I've used it on the waterline. I don't know if it's proof for the waterline. So double check the website, but I have used it on my waterline. I've used it to create a thin line, a thick line, and it just lasts all day. So I'm just going to start building up my wing. It does take like about a minute to dry. So when you're doing your wing, just be careful. Okay. And the brush is excellent. Like the brush, even though it looks so small, it's a really good little liner brush. Okay. I can't talk while I do my wing. I have to be like Yoda serious. Boom. Okay, now we're gonna do the other one. Also, if you guys want a tutorial just on winged liner, let me know. I wear winged liner on a daily basis. There's lots of different ways to do it. So let me know if you'd like to hear some of my tips and tricks. And I'm just slowly building it up. The formula is very creamy, and as I said, it takes about a minute to set, so you do have some play time to perfect your wing. Boom. Meow. Okay. Alrighty, so we're almost there. Almost there. All right, we are smoked, we are winged, and now it's time to be lashed. So I'm gonna take my little lash applicators. These are amazing. These are from Lily Galici. Please stop using tweezers to apply false lashes. Tweezers are sharp. They're supposed to pull out hairs, and if you're not experienced, you could hurt your eyes. So that's my PSA. Please use something like this that's rounded and curved and easy to work with, as you can see. Okay, I'm just gonna pop this on. Sometimes I put mascara before my lashes, my falsies. Sometimes I do it after. It depends. Sometimes I prefer to do it after so that it can really help the false lash and my natural lash work together better. But I don't like to say it's a hard and fast rule. It really depends. If your lashes tend to be kind of naturally straight, then I would definitely curl and apply mascara before. If you have some natural curl to them like I do, then I think you could go either way, especially if you're using strips, because sometimes I do everything after I put the falsies on. And these lashes are Lily lashes in Mykonos. These are my favorite everyday go-to lashes for most of the looks I do. And if you're in your living room getting ready for club quarantine, these are also excellent lashes as well. My newest and most random drugstore find is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara in this beautiful forest green color. And I love wearing green mascara because it really brings out my eye color. I just feel like it really complements. So now we're going to apply the mascara. This green mascara really brings out my eye color. So I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom. It's like a dark hunter green. And I actually bend the brush. I literally pull it out and I just do like this so I can get really into the falsies and on the bottom to really make the falsies and my own lashes blend even better. Okay. Okay, dolls, and that is the finished look. This is our grungy smoky halo eye with the new Rust palette. It's definitely worth it. I think these are colors that you can wear in the summer, in the fall, anytime. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you know when I upload, and please leave me a sweet comment about what you liked about this video and what else you want to learn from me on my channel. I've been a makeup artist for my whole career. I love beauty, I love fashion, I love food, I love celebrity gossip, so I definitely love the opportunity to share all of those things with you guys.